Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and in this video, we're gonna look at PDAI and look at is the sentiment still there with PDAI. So we're gonna look and dive into those numbers. We're also gonna talk about some new and exciting news for PulseChain as far as a partnership is concerned. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Use risk capital only in these crypto plays. And thank you to those who continue to support the channel. It definitely means a lot. So with PDAI, it is sitting at 204421. That is the current price. It is sitting at a $98 million market cap and is up 21.35% over the last 24 hours. So it's been the little engine that could actually kind of over the last couple of weeks. It's just been kind of just chugging along doing its thing. So shouts out to those who are in the PDAI community. I still have a bag of PDAI and plan to hold it. Again, the goal, simply put, is to be pegged to $1. And looking at some of these buys and sales that are coming in up over $500 or greater, somebody just bought 479K worth of PDAI, so roughly $2,136.26 worth of PDAI. And then somebody here bought 600K of PDAI. So $2,650.25. Some nice sell pressure there also, but the liquidity is strong at 1.5 million. And somebody bought $5,980 worth of PDAI, which is 1.3 million PDAI. So that is, if that's not a bullish feeling about this being pegged to $1, then I don't know what is. But the thing with the PulseChain community is also they have to be on one accord, far as enough with like the infighting and just kind of just aping into stuff. I've been kind of seeing some of that, negative back and forth fighting on X. So a lot of that, whereas other communities, they just kind of just ape into stuff and there's no infighting. They're just kind of worried about the gains. Now, here's something else that is interesting too. The holders here is 518K. So that is a big number. I remember when this was under 100K. So for this to literally 5x in holders is a big deal, as more people within PulseChain believe in the narrative of being pegged to $1. And some of those probably could simply be onboarding and people that have onboarded into the ecosystem. And if we go back, let's look at PulseChain. PulseChain is currently sitting at 301068. And with PulseChain, it's been kind of, pulling back a little bit. Liquidity looking strong at 46.3 million. And this is what the market cap reflects here, but it's a lot higher than that. Let's see if I can find it. Market cap for PulseChain. Let's see if that comes back here. 16.26 billion. That is the true market cap of PulseChain. So does it have potential to run more? With PulseChain, I believe it does. But here is where it gets kind of interesting. There is a partnership, believe it or not, with Spritz Finance. And it says, and thanks to the fantastic PulseChain community, we're excited to announce that we've begun the process of integrating PulseChain, or PLS. And it says, sign up below so you'll be ready to fully live on post.com. So exciting news here, but there's always a caveat. It says, we cannot express how excited we are to help everyone use PLS. load the Spritz card. So that's nice. You could, load your Spritz card and shop with your PulseChain and other assets, pay everyday bills, off ramp to your bank without a centralized exchange. That's cool. But here is where what we're needing. It says all directly from their PLS wallet. No plans to include an on ramping, but we're pumped to bring Spritz core tools to PLS. So that is what is needed. So it'd be nice to have this partnership with Spritz and then it evolve into a potential on ramp, because within the Spritz Finance wallet, you can buy USDC into different, crypto projects like Ethereum, Matic, Arbitrum, a few others. But that is what is needed to be able to use USDC and buy PulseChain quickly to speed up that on ramping process, especially here in the US. Now, for people that are overseas, they can on off ramp with Coast. That is not possible for us in the US. But so that's the barrier of entry. Now, I've been in crypto for a while, so essentially for me, I have been able to I'm used to onboarding through Simple Swap, so it's pretty quick for me. I'm just used to it. But for somebody that is new coming into the ecosystem, they want to just hook their bank account, they want to hook their debit card, and simply just buy into PulseChain. Whether it's, another, crypto asset, or again, hook into your debit card or bank account. So awesome to have the partnership, but then at the end it's like, oh no. So, but anything is possible, over the next few months. Anything is possible as far as like that, finally having that on ramp solution. Could it potentially be maybe a potential partnership with PulseChain and Coinbase? I've kind of seen some rumors about that. That would be nice. Even if it's just one big exchange, that is it. One big exchange willing to go all in on PulseChain and some of their assets, that would definitely be a game changer. But I feel that there's something positive will happen this year. It's just a matter of time. Now, will it have to wait till after the Richard Hart proceeds with the courts and the SEC and all that stuff? Who knows, but we'll see. But for those of you, again, to on ramp is pretty simple. I use Simple Swap. I usually use BNB and I swap that for PLS. That's what I do. If you're trying to get some PLS and buy the different assets, and then from there, now if you have Metamask, you will need to use Chainlist. You need to add PulseChain to your Metamask. If you have Rabby wallet, it's different. You should be good to go. And then from there, I go to GoPulse to swap PLS into, whatever asset I need. So, for example, what if I wanted to swap PulseChain into PDAI? I could do that if I wanted to on GoPulse. So going back here, let's look at some of the transactions real quick. Yeah, there's some sell pressure. We're down 0.62% over the last 24 hours. There's some nice buys here. 22 million, 24 million PulseChain, 21 million. So there's definitely belief. These people are basically saying the price of PulseChain is down. Why not gamble a little bit to see what happens? Maybe it'll do like a 10x. Maybe it'll do like 100x. I'm just gonna buy the bottom, because this is essentially the bottom. It was trading at one point close to, was it 1.7? I mean 0.0018. 0.00017 at one point. It was up there, and it's been kind of retraced back because of some of the sentiment in the community. But again, you're seeing all these other chains kind of pop off, but the ultimate gains would be in a new blockchain like PulseChain, which has all the potential for an up run. So it's kind of like, me, why not get in while the prices are lower? Wait for your turn. And with crypto, there's always turns. We're seeing the volume on all these other chains, but it always, goes in cycles. So, and we've seen it where floods and floods of people have just come back to PulseChain and just been just kind of just buying up all the assets and believing in the narrative. So for me, that's it. Just wanted to talk about PDAI, the exciting growth of PDAI, up over 500K in holders, and the big buys that are still coming in. Big buys are still coming in for PulseChain. You know those those barriers of entry. Could those potentially be eliminated this sometime this year? I'm feeling optimistic that something could happen or be in the works. No inside information, but that's the way I feel. And for the potential of gains to be on this new layer one blockchain, that should be enticing for a lot of people. I want to thank everybody for listening, and thanks for stopping by.